What's up, everyone, and welcome back, or welcome. This is your first visit. My name is Matt. On this channel, I review brand new cars. Today, I'm at Coggin Honda in Jacksonville, Florida, checking out this brand new and refreshed 2026 Pilot. This is the Elite trim, one of the top of the line trims. And today, I'll take you on a complete tour of it. We're going to check it out from the exterior, interior, technology, and of course, the test drive. So if you enjoy watching videos like this, want to see more automotive content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If there's anything you liked about it, give me a like, and now let's get back to this. For those of you who are following my channel, first of all, thank you for being the subscriber. Second of all, no, it's not the same Honda Pilot that I've done last week. Now, this is the Elite, which is a step above the Touring Blackout that I reviewed for you last week. And it has a few features on it that I think would make me personally spend that $1,000 extra and get this instead. Now, we're going to go over some of the differences, but first of all, start with the overview of this vehicle. Well, this generation Pilot came up in 2023 model year, and this is the first time that Honda does the mid-cycle refresh. So as you can see, the front end has changed a little bit. We're going to start with the lights. There's nothing different about it that from 2025. We have the LED turn signals, daytime running lamps, and the headlamps. Now, the headlamps are LEDs. They're not projector LEDs like you can see on some of the other vehicles, but they're reflector LEDs. And scrolling down here, you have an curtains on the side, providing that better aerodynamics, and at the very bottom we have a set of fog lamps. Now, the grille is completely new. That has changed. It became larger than on the previous generation. We have the large Honda logo right inside, and then front-facing camera above it. Scrolling down, you have this more massive trim in the front bumper. Now, this is polished aluminum, the color, not the material. This is still the plastic bumper cover, but it looks more masculine than the previous model year. Let's take a look and see what's underneath the hood. And here you find the tried and true 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 with 285 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque, made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. This vehicle is all-wheel drive. It has the VTM4 system, which allows up to 70% of power to be sent to the rear wheels, and out of that 70%, 100% can be either sent to the right or rear wheel. There's the variable cylinder management system, which allows up to 3 cylinders to be turned off at cruising speed to give you a better gas mileage. Speaking of gas mileage, 21 is the combined number, 19 in the city and 25 on the expressway. And this vehicle can do 0 to 60 in the mid-7 seconds. Now, the only one thing that I don't like is really this. It's this ugly prop stick. At this price point, I think we should have some struts on the side. There's some sound insulation, double latch for extra safety and security. And we'll check out the driving dynamics at the end of this video, but let's take a walk around and let's see what else is going on. So this is a mid-size 3-row SUV. As far as the total length of this vehicle, we have about 200 inches, 199.8 to be exact. And it depends on the bumper. Some of the trims might be a little bit longer or a little bit shorter. Now, it sits on 20-inch alloy wheels. And then we have this dual color, kind of this gunpowder metal and polished aluminum. 255 by 50 is the tire size. We have some black cladding around the wheel wells and at the bottom of this vehicle. As you can see, the mirrors have the turn signals built into it. They also have the blind spot assist and the side view camera. As far as the window surrounds, you'll see the black at the top, chrome at the bottom of the windows. We also have the roof rails in this shiny black color. The gas tank is on the driver's side. And let's move around to the back side of this vehicle. That hasn't really changed at all, if anything. I mean, I think it's identical to the 2025. We have the LED lights, turn signals, reverse lights. Pilot is spelled out. We have the chrome trim Honda, exposed wiper, third brake light. We also have the rear view camera, all-wheel drive, Elite. It's capable of towing up to 5,000 pounds. Of course, it has the power lift gate, which we're going to open up right now and see as far what's going on in the interior. Well, I had to get these floor mats out of the way, so now we can see 18.6 to 22.4 cubic feet. I believe the difference is this, because we have an additional storage right here, which is this tub right in the back. Now, this has been designed to fit the middle seat from the second row. I'll show you which one, to fit right inside of here if you're not using it. You also have the access to spare tire, which is located underneath the vehicle, and you can use it for more storage. And if this is empty, oof, this is like an additional trunk basically. Now on the sides here, you see that right here underneath, once you unlock it, you'll have access to the jack to help you change the tire. We also have the 12-volt outlet and the ability to press the button to lock the vehicle or close the gate once you move away from it. The seats fold down, so if you fold down this third row seat, you'll have up to 61 cubic feet or 60.1 cubic feet of cargo capacity. Now the third row passengers can enjoy their own ventilation as well as the USB Type-C port and the cup holders up on top. They also have their own illumination. Now if you were to fold down this second row seats, the total cargo goes up to 113.7, which is really nice. Well, let's see what's going on the interior. Okay, third row seat time. In order to get in, there's a button at the back of this middle row seat. You push it, it releases it. Really easy to push it forward, and now I can get into this third row seat. It's plenty of space to get in. Now, I need to see how much knee room I'll have. So first of all, move the seat all the way back and recline it. Now, surprisingly, I still can fit my hand in between my knees and the seat, which is more than you can do in most of the mid-size 3-row SUVs. Plus, I have plenty of headroom and shoulder room as long as there are 2, not 3 people sitting in this third row seat. And we're going to start right here with this rear door panel. So we have this manual sunshade. You can open this up. You have some hard plastic right here. Everything where you touch is soft plastic. That includes your armrest, this inlay right here, leather wrapped. So we have the window control, door handle, of course, 2 speakers right in this rear door panel, more storage spaces for whatever you need. So you can have the cup holders in here. You also have cup holders inside. Let me show this to you. First of all, right here in this middle console, you have the cup holders. You have a little bit more storage here. But if you didn't want to use that, you pull on this lever and you can actually fold this up. Sorry, I'm doing it one-handed. You can fold this up, creating this middle row seat. Now, this seat can also be taken out completely and stored in this bin that I showed you behind this third row seat. Now, there's no way I can do it one-handed, but there is a lever that you pull. There's a little strap, you pull it, it unlocks it, and you can take it out yourself. Now we're going to pull this, open it up. Now check out the seats, guys. I love this design. Now it's also available with brown. So for those of you that see my blackout package, yes, it had that nice brown interior. You don't have to go black. You can go brown, and it's really looking sharp. So you have this micro suede. We have leather. We have the contrast tubing, contrast stitching. The seats are nice, comfortable. They wide enough for even the widest passenger, I should say, right? So right here in the middle console, you have vents. You also have the heated seats in for the back, right? You also have the 115-volt power outlet, which we didn't have on the Touring Blackout that I've done. 2 USB Type-C ports and more storage in the seat back pockets. Take a quick look up on top. There is illumination on both sides, and we also have this large panoramic sunroof. The cover is closed right now. I'll show you more of it whilst I'm in the front. Here's the situation right here in this middle row seat. So I have plenty of knee room, headroom, and shoulder room. I'm 6 feet tall. This is adjusted to my regular driving position. If there's one thing that I would complain about, is that this armrest that's in the middle, this console, can be used as an armrest, but I'll have to kind of lean to reach my elbow to this armrest. So maybe if it was a little bit higher, it would be better. Of course, before we get inside, let's listen to the sound of the closing door from the outside. That's very solid. Let's check this out. Let's see, we have the same setup as in the back, of course, with the addition of window, mirror, lock control, and we have 2 memory seat settings for the driver's seat. Now, the driver's seat has the 10-way power adjustments with 2 memory options. Now, it's a little bit more bolstered on the side. We have the same cool micro suede leather combination. It's perforated, yes, because we have the heated and ventilated seats on this, which we didn't have on the Touring, the regular Touring. Here it gives you the ability to open the rear gate, and here's another button that was not on in the Touring. This allows you to heat up this front portion of the windshield so the windshield wipers don't get stuck, don't get frozen into the windshield. Nothing else as far as cool features in the pedal box. Now we have the tilt and telescoping steering wheel. It is manual adjustments on here. Now let me jump inside. I'll show you the rest of this interior. Now let's check out the sound of the closing door from the interior here. And that is pretty nice and solid. And here, normally, for some reason, this time it didn't display, but there's a pretty cool illumination animation going on as you enter the vehicle. I think maybe that's on the first time, and then you have to wait for a little bit. Anyways, large screens, we'll get back to it. We're going to start right on the right-hand side. All the way there, you'll see the large vent. You also have this pretty deep shelf that you can store stuff in, and this is rubber lined, so that's going to prevent stuff from rolling inside of it. Now, this is soft touch materials. We have the Bose stereo with 12 speakers. That's an improvement over 2025 model year. The Touring and the Elite models in the Black edition have the 12 speakers now. So as far as the steering wheel, this is nice. This is a decent size, thicker in the right places. We have some stitching on the inside. It is adjustable, so we can push this in if this is too hard for you or too forward for you, and then lock it. Bunch of buttons. So on this side you have the seat track, volume, voice control. On the other side you have the cruise control. You have adaptive cruise control, so you can adjust the gap in front of you, between you and the car in front of you. We also have the heated steering wheel, which we didn't have on in the regular Touring Blackout package. Now let's get this party started. Let's get this vehicle going. Push the start stop button. It turns red. That means that the engine is running, and let's see what's going on. So first of all, we have this new screen. This is that 10.2-inch fully digital display, and I already covered it on the previous video. Let's just go over some of the features on it. Left hand side we have the tachometer. On the right hand side we have the speedometer. You see who's not wearing the seatbelt? Me. And this silhouette of the vehicle right in the middle there, that shows you of what's going on. See the brake lights on. If I turn the headlamps on, they're going to be on. If I turn the turn signals. So yeah, if you're one of the people that is driving 4 miles with the turn signal on, it's going to show you that on the dashboard as well too. Now you can customize it slightly. You can customize it a little bit and see, you know, what the different screens are. You can put the navigation in here, driver assistance, all-wheel drive, torque distribution, pitch and roll for your off-roading, so you can see how the vehicle sits. Seat belts, yes, there's a reminder, 100% oil life left. Tire pressure, safety support, no content, brightness settings, head-up display settings, which we're going to get to it because we didn't have it on the previous one. Vehicle stability assist, gauge display settings. So if I wanted to see the different gauge design, I can do that. I can go to round one, which probably would be my favorite one, bar, round, minimal, bar, minimal, and minimal. So you can play around with it and decide which one you like. Now we're going to go back here, and then let's go up because I want to see the head-up display settings. So head-up content, head-up brightness, height, rotation. So let's see what we have as a content of the head-up display, because I'll show it to you, but I doubt you're going to be able to see. So speedometer, navigation, driver assist, or off. Now, I think I'd like to have the navigation. That really came in handy last time I had a vehicle with that, and I was driving at night. It was really nice and bright. So we're going to put speedometer in there too. Okay, and then go back. That's essentially what you can customize in the instrument cluster. And the fixed are the temperature, and on the other side you'll see we have the gas gauge. Now I'm going to turn the volume down all the way down. You can see the FM is playing. That's what's displayed, and the other screen you can customize that as well. Moving on. Here is the head-up display. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to actually see the display, but that's where it's coming from. And right now we see 0 miles per hour because we're obviously not driving. So what else is going on here? We have this new screen too, larger, 12.3-inch screen. Finally, that's a big improvement over the previous year's 9-inch screen. And now we have this Google developed infotainment system. So let's just go through it. Home, that allows you to see what's going on, what your options are. So if the Google Maps, phone, FM, Play Store, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, both wireless, Alexa, Google Assistant, vehicle settings, general settings. So let's go to the vehicle settings here, and on the PC, the lighting setup, interior, light dimming time, auto light sensitivity. Oh, I thought there was going to be some ambient lighting, but maybe not. We'll go back and we're going to see if that's in the general settings. So in the vehicle settings, let's see what we have. We have the driver assistance setup, the driving position setup. We have the lighting setup. Let's see if there's anything about the ambient lighting. I don't see anything here. Let's go back. Maintenance info, meter, head-up display, keyless setup, door setup. That's the main menu. Default all body color. Okay, I'm not sure what that is all about, but I wanted to see if there is an ability to change the ambient lighting. I don't see the setup here as well. If you know, let me know, or let the other viewers know where it's at. Maybe it's in the system, a language, touch panel, sensitivity, about factory, data reset. So I don't think that's here. All right, well, we don't have the whole day to go through that, so go back here, profile settings, Bluetooth, system updates, USB, AM. So essentially we have the FM, AM, and you can stream through your phone. No longer Honda offers the Sirius XM as the standalone option. You have to download the app and use the subscription to go through the Sirius XM. I know it's a turnoff for a lot of people, but at least there's a workaround around it. I kind of wish that they kept it, but I'm not Honda. All right, well, let's put it in reverse, and here is your rear view camera. So we have the 360, and as on the regular Touring, I kind of wish that we had that trajectory lines going from the front, and to show you of what's going on. But anyways, we have this camera in a different angles here. Both of them are rear view cameras. And then let's put it in park to close this screen. So that's what's going on in the infotainment system. Both stereo sounds good. Okay, we have the regular volume, power knob, engine start stop feature, hazard lights, and here's your climate control settings. So that's pretty cool that they left it untouched. So you have the separate screen. You don't have to worry about what's going on in the infotainment system. You just set it. So tri-zone climate control. Right now we're in sync. You can unsync it if you want it. This shows your rear temperature, right temperature, and the driver temperature. You can go to the rear settings and adjust it yourself, and you can do also rear lock, so the people, or usually kids in the back, not going to be able to mess around with it. We have the 3-stage ventilated and 3-stage heated seats, which we didn't have on the Touring, so that's another upgrade from the Touring. So so far we have the heated ventilated seats, which we only had heated on the Touring. We have the heated steering wheel. We have the head-up display. We have the 115 volt outlet in the back, and a slightly different, I would say nicer seat appointments. That's for about $1,000 more. Let's scroll down and see what else we have. Can figure out what this is for. Maybe to put your remote, like a keypad, key tag. All right, here's your wireless charging pad. So of course you can put this right here, and the phone should start charging, right? Yep. And the light turns green, and it's going to start charging. We have the same kind of simulated wood grain as we've seen on the doors. Not really a wood grain, but kind of a cool pattern thing. And here's your shifter. Now, it took me a little bit to get used to it, but it is not bad. It is your park, reverse, neutral, drive, and sport. Press it twice to go to the sport mode. Press it to park. Drive modes. Let's take a look and see what's going on as far as the drive modes. So you have the sport, normal, econ, snow, trail, sand, and tow, because it is an all-wheel drive vehicle. So it has like 7 different drive modes. Pretty cool. In addition, we have the automatic start stop feature turn off if you don't want it. Hill descent assist, parking brake, brake hold, more storage. right inside of this large console. And moving up, we have the home link system, which I'm glad they brought this back, because on the passports, on the new passports, they didn't have it. So I'm glad that they brought this in. We have also the ability to control the lights in here. Let's just open up the cover, and let's see how much light it gets inside this vehicle. It goes all the way over almost the entire second row seat. So this is a large panoramic sunroof. For those of you who like it, this is pretty cool. And then of course you can open and slide this open, allowing you to get some fresh air inside. We have nice windscreen, and we have your regular mirror to see what's going on in the third row seat. Now, in addition, we have the illuminated mirrors, and this is it. This is the interior of this 2026 Pilot Elite. Let's talk pricing. Take it for a spin. Guys, let's talk about the different trims that are available for 2026. As far as the Pilot, I'm on Honda's website. The base one is Sport, $42,195. I tried to get this on the channel. They didn't have it at the time of this filming, but this is the base model. And I always want to bring the base trim as well on the channel to see what you're getting for the least amount of money. So $42,195, EXL $44,495, Trail Sport, that's going to be a cool one too, $50,395. Touring, $51,095. Touring Blackout, I've done that, $52,295. And here's the Elite. The Elite is $53,495. So the difference is you're getting the ventilated seats, you're getting the head-up display, you're getting that power outlet, and then you're getting a cooler interior, in my opinion. So you don't get like the Blackout package, but you can go for the Black Edition for an additional $1,500, and then you're going to have the special wheels. Everything around the vehicle is blacked out. You're still at under $55,000. Now, here's what's important about Honda. And they have a very simple pricing structure versus most of the other manufacturers. Like you go to Toyota, you want to get a Grand Highlander. First of all, there's like 7 trims available through the Grand Highlander, 3 different engine options, which is a plus, I think. But as far as the equipment, you can have an XLE that's actually more expensive than the limited trim, just because you added more packages to that, or the base limited is not going to have as many. So it's very confusing sometimes. So just pay attention to it anytime that you shop for a brand new vehicle, whether, you know, and I can't see any other vehicle that has kind of the same pricing structure. Probably the closest one's going to be the Kia and Hyundai, although you can still get some packages that are going to alter the price, the base price of the vehicle, by quite a few dollars. So with Honda, it's easy. You know, you get the Touring, or you get the Elite Blackout or the Black Edition, and I can tell you, I mean, it's got pretty much everything that you wanted on a vehicle like this. So I mean, I don't know, to me it's just the easiness of pricing. I think that's a big plus for any Honda. So I've driven the Touring Blackout package, and since there's no differences in transmission or engine or suspension, these two are gonna drive identical. So it's gonna be a really quick test drive, and we're just gonna go accelerate a little bit, turn around, and bring it back to the dealership. And here we're gonna merge in traffic really quick. Getting it up to speed, there's no issue. I like this naturally aspirated V6. There's no turbo lag. We have the acoustic window, so definitely it is much quieter than the Pilot that I have right now. And that's another thing to check out. Make sure that you look at different trims, because sometimes with Honda, they'll use the acoustic windows, acoustic glass on the highest trim levels, but not on the lower one. And that could be a big difference in the road noise. So, I mean, we've made that mistake. Now I can admit it. That was a mistake for us to go with the EXL versus the Touring just to save a few bucks. But in retrospect, we would have probably spent more money just to have the quieter cabin. You know, as far as the acceleration, we're not going to do the 0 to 60 It's rated somewhere in the mid 7 seconds. I mean, it's pretty quick. It's quick and responsive enough. The 10-speed automatic transmission really shifts nicely. We have about 22,000 miles on our Pilot. I gotta tell you, I haven't been lacking power at all on it. And the transmission is not looking for gears like some of the other 9-speed automatic transmission that I've tested. So really nice overall, a positive experience with the Pilot. Plenty of room, even for a large family. We usually travel 2 kids, 2 dogs, me and my wife. Sometimes somebody else comes in. So yeah, definitely no shortage of room, and it's a nice and comfortable ride. And I gotta tell you, so far so good. We haven't had any issues with it. We've had it for about a year and a half. I think this is an upgraded infotainment system, so we'll see how that goes. Now in the 2019, we had some issues where the screens went blank and they couldn't figure out what it was. Turns out it was some kind of a software update. They did it, and no problems afterwards. So you know, with Pilot, I mean, if you're looking for something that's going to be reliable transportation with plenty of feature and it's not going to break the bank, this is definitely one of the vehicles to look at. Now, we compared it to the Grand Highlander. Myself, I like the Grand Highlander with the hybrid max engine. It's got more horsepower. It's a little bit quicker. However, you know, if you were looking for, let's say, that Touring or the Elite Black Edition, right, which is the top of the line package, is $55,000. That Grand Highlander top of the line trim Platinum, it's going to set you back close to $70,000, which is a lot more expensive. And I just don't know if that $15,000 difference would be a worth spend. Hey guys, we're here back at a dealership. So let me know what you think about this 2026 Honda Pilot Elite. Do you like this? Maybe you'll pick something else, and why? Let me know what you're driving, and let me know what other vehicles would you like me to feature on this channel. Now, this is a very much part-time for me still, so I don't have access to all of the vehicles, but I'm going to do my best to track one down for you. And thank you very much for watching. If there's anything you like about this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more automotive content, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.